This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Lil Uzi Vert and Birdman, okay? Now, they're working on this Barter 16 album, which is, supposed to be like a paying homage to Young Thug, who's locked up. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Bro, that was a disrespectful album to begin with. It was to go at Lil Wayne, It was imitating the Carter. I don't know why Birdman's involved in this, but I guarantee you, see, he's very involved. He put the Rich Gang chain on Lil Uzi and everything because he was part of, Young Thug was affiliated with Rich Gang at the time. So I bet you they got BG is going to be on this album. I bet you. Birdman, Whack 100, Game, and, they were on the phone with BG. Okay, yeah, everyone's welcoming BG home, and they should, and hopefully BG can have some type. Hopefully Lil Wayne does a song with him, and maybe Drake will. I don't know, but hopefully it gives him some cash now, to come home comfortably. Hopefully he can generate some cash. Well, I think he's going to be on house arrest. We'll see. 1090 Jake says he wrote a grievance to the warden, but it's not the same as snitching, right? And he did a video on this. He did a video on this 4 years ago, right? But nobody cared 4 years ago. 1090 Jake wasn't really a thing 4 years ago. He was a thing. He started being a thing a few years ago, which is cool. He said writing a grievance is not the same as snitching. And if you haven't been to prison, you wouldn't know that. So F them haters. Still team 1090 Jake. Y'all just mad he been lifting skirts, so y'all rats trying to save your face. They ain't been to court, never mind prison. Like it's a badge of honor. He says, bro, that's called grievance. He wrote the officers for setting him up and forcing him into a lie. I mean, you can snitch on officers too, right? Right? Like, let's just be honest. It's like this snitching thing, that people proclaim, it can apply to almost anything. So they should stop, stop calling out this person for snitching and this person when it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's getting annoying, the snitching thing, because there's no like defined rules on the books, it's crazy. Of course, 1090 Jake reposted that. I have nothing against 1090 Jake. It's just that like, hey, what was his name? Fax from Academics was calling out 1090 Jake to his face, saying like, you can't move the goalposts. He said, I still mess with you, but he's calling on. You can still mess with somebody and call them out. Light Skin Keisha. Now these Light Skin Keisha and Coco Van Gogh, nobody cares about them, but they. I don't know if they're into something else that's making him money. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to make any strong allegations, but we know he's done interviews talking about what he used to do. Imagine what he's doing now, right? I'll just leave it at that. So these two are still living a lavish life under the radar. Nobody cares about them. Nobody's streaming their music. If they show streaming numbers, they're fake. Everything's fake about these two, which is whatever. Live your life, right? But now they post, every once in a while they'll pay blogs to post things, they'll pay the $1,000 or whatever for the post. And, it'll, people pretend to care. People get in the comments about anything, so this is about an issue. Allegations made by Coco Van Gogh's baby mama that she's a crazy, bitter woman that used their child as a weapon toward him. I don't know. I'm sick of those two. I love it when rappers cap. What's the biggest check you ever got? They're always going to say a huge number. Now, don't get me wrong. T.I.'s rich, okay? T.I. probably has about $50 million, okay? That's a lot of money. Just so you know. It's not like... that's a lot of money, okay? He says he got a check for $26 million. What would T.I. have gotten a check for $26 million? He's never been involved in anything that would pay him $26 million in one whop unless he sold his publishing, which they would have put that on the blogs. Let me see if he did. Because if he did, that would have been the biggest check he ever got. T.I. sells publishing. Let's see. Okay. He did. He did it before it was cool, too. They acquired T.I. catalog He sold his whole catalog. Okay, so maybe he did get a check for $26 million. I didn't see this was in 2017. He sold his catalog, right? It acquired T.I.'s catalog of albums released. T.I. iconic catalog, new home, Sync Music. Digital label distributor, Barry Different, T.I. versus TIP, along with Sync's Music Greatest Hits album, blah, 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 blah. They also took T.I.'s YouTube channel, helping promote his latest Hustle Gang collab project. So they own T.I. The highest selling album of his career, 2.3 million, is Paper Trail. Really? I thought he sold a lot more. He almost sold 1 million records once on one. I mean, he sold like 600,000 the first week on some album. Maybe that was Paper Trail. I don't know. 2010 seems like yesterday to me. I don't know. I don't know about you, but it does to me. Did they even tell you how much? So, Go Digital Music Group invested $20 million in a Series B funding company. Master P joined Sync in newly created position. So this has to be where he got $26 million. That's the only thing that makes sense. They didn't tell you how much, though. Anyways, he sold everything. He doesn't own anything. He doesn't own any of his music. And then T.I. sells music titles to NME. So he still had more stuff to sell in 2019. He sold everything. He doesn't have anything anymore. Anything he had left, he sold. All right, so yeah, maybe he did get a check for $26 million. I was trying to make sense of that because I was like, what has he done in his career except for selling his whole career at the end, you know? Fans call out 1501 Entertainment for celebrating Meg Stallion's music getting RIAA certified. They said, you ain't do nothing. Are you kidding me? This guy put up all the money, so you know Meg Stallion. You wouldn't know her if he didn't put up the millions in the beginning of her career. And she signed to him. He gets a piece of all this. These are all singles that went platinum. Okay, so she went platinum on a few singles. Cool. Singles only sell for $1, right? They're worth $1. And then you get back 70 cents. 70 cents times 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5 million times 70 cents. Maybe 50 cents. Because the label, by the time it's all broken down, Meg's getting probably like 10, 20 cents, 10 cents of that. But when you go platinum, now you have selling power at, concerts and stuff. So she makes her money on the road, publishing, stuff like that. People are so triggered. They don't understand that you wouldn't even know Meg Stallion if it wasn't for 1501. So they got to stop. Dumb. Keke Palmer and her man, hopefully they stay together. I mean, come on, man. It's like, stop listening to outside voices, settle your differences amongst each other, and stay together for the kid. I mean, you guys seem like you get along. So, Twitter users bash Oprah Winfrey and The Rock for asking fans to donate Maui Fund. You know why? They've committed $10 million. They've committed your $10 million that you're going to donate. That's what they're doing. They're putting awareness together. Plus, I think that Oprah owns Oprah. Let's see, Oprah Maui. Yep, she has a house in Maui. Why do all these famous people have houses just in Maui? Yep. Farmhouse, Hawaiian home. She has a lot of homes. Let's see if The Rock, Maui house. Oprah Slam does Dwayne Johnson have a house in Hawaii? The Rock excursion and rental in Hawaii accompanies its own. Okay, so he just rents houses in Hawaii. But Oprah has vested interest in Maui. Watch only her land get fixed. I think she owns like 200 acres. I don't know. These two combined have $2.8 billion. And they're asking for $10 million from you. Isn't that funny? Now, I don't know. can't make this stuff up, bro. It's like so corny. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'll check you guys later. Peace.